Alright. Laid out here are the parts for the hand wheel and drive gear clutch on the 101. So there's a flat here on this clutch cone, so this whole thing slides on the main shaft. When you tighten the hand wheel, it actually pushes this cone into the mating surface inside the machine. It's quite complex. I had a heck of a time getting this apart, and I had to use a lot of heat and oil, and then I had to polish it up a lot. You can still, there's still some old goo on here, but I've polished it up and everything slides together now. It did not slide easily back together once I got it apart the first time. According to the adjuster's manual, a known problem with this machine is that grease gets into our clutch area here and prevents this clutch from freewheeling properly. So we've got our drive gear here, and it goes on to our clutch shaft here. And then there's this tiny roller that fits in the groove here. You can see that. And what's supposed to happen is when the wheel turns, it comes in against this flat and gets wedged in place. So I'm going to wedge it against that flat in there. And then here's the spring. Yep. And then excellent. It is gripping now. Before, remember, we could flip it both ways and it just turned either way. And then that has a cover washer here that covers the whole thing. And then this collar kept it all in place. And that flat is wider than the groove because it should be allowing this gear to slide back and forth a little bit on the shaft. So the key is, you can see the flat coming out. We need to set that so that the flat is just at the edge of the washer. And now I can tighten these two set screws on this collar. And there's the flat as it goes. Alright. That should be good. Alright, and now we've actually got clutch action out of that. So, I am going to actually dip this in oil. And get this oiled really well before we continue reassembling things. But now that this is put back together, it can go in the back of the machine.